This is the beginning of the 777 money blessing. It's based on Luke 6:38. Given it shall be given unto you. Put God to the test. I guess that's all I need to say about that. It's morning. It's Friday morning, approximately 9 in the morning. And I'm here to talk. And I guess to pray with people. Sometimes people need a prayer partner. And that's what I can help with. That's a purpose I can serve. Be partners in prayer, be partners in support. Because sometimes it's hard to find a group of people or a person who will stick with you and watch good stuff happen. So that's what I'm here for, is to be here for you, because prayer does help. I'm not a perfect man. Just look at my record. Look at my back, So anyway, welcome. It is Friday morning, and I'm perking up, getting coherent, getting ready to listen to people. Prayer requests. If you need something to be prayed about or prayed for, put it in the comments, because not only I will see it, but the people who watch this video will see it. The people who watch this stream will see it. And we can get some kind of a group together. People who believe, people who have faith. And try out the 777 money blessing. 777 money blessing. The link is in the description, and it will describe what's the faith that needs to go into it. The 777 money blessing. And it's Bible-based, so you can't go wrong with something that's Bible-based. I'm not perfect, but I'm here. I guess we as imperfect people need to come together and let the words of our testimony make us overcomers. So I'm here. That's all I can say is I'm here. And if you want to talk about something or increase your faith, because everybody believes in something, I'm sure. So we've got some people logging on, I guess, to this stream. I do a daily stream. And I just love hearing when people are finding hope and building on their hope and their faith. Faith, hope, and love. And so that's what I'm here for. And hopefully I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to just challenge the day or be challenged by the day. Because I do this daily. And sometimes I can't plan when I do it. Sometimes I can't plan when I'm going to do a stream. I'm looking forward to seeing when people are waiting. I love it when I plan a stream and they say 5 people are waiting or 10 people are waiting. But lately it's just been me putting myself out there, putting myself on the auction block or the showcase, It takes some courage to do that, because sometimes you just put yourself out on the showcase or in the showcase, or on the showroom floor, and hopefully people will take interest. So hopefully my shorts have been uplifting. I used to call this a show that uplifts, and maybe and I'm working on my focus. What my focus is on, switching my focus to what works, switching my focus to the better outcome. So let me know if you're trying that, if you're trying to switch your focus to the better outcome. Because we need a better outcome. We need a new set of facts. Because all it's going to take is a thought. All it's going to take is a better attitude, a better thought, paying attention to what's going on, and focusing on what we want to happen. I think a lot of our focus is on what we do not want to happen. And that's why what we do not want to happen is happening. As I've been brushing up a lot on manifestation. You know, everybody's talking about manifestation, manifest this or that, and we're already manifesting. It's a matter of what we are manifesting, because we're all stuck in what the news says. We're all stuck on our circumstances. Sometimes we need to not accept our circumstances. Do not accept our circumstances. Because we recreate. We're stuck in this recreation. We keep recreating our worst case scenario. And that's something we need to turn off. Turn off our worst case scenarios. Prepare for the worst and hope for the best kind of thing. This fight or flight, we're stuck in fight or flight. When we're supposed to be enjoying life. Like when someone tells you you have a condition, it changes our self-talk. It changes our self-talk, and we need to change our self-talk to, I have wonderful days. You know, I have a prosperous life. And then start to watch what happens. I have a prosperous life. I have good friends. I have good days. I have more good days, you know. Because it's amazing what we speak. We create as we speak. I keep reminding myself of abracadabra. It means I create as I speak. That's why before a magician does his miracle, you know, I abracadabra. I create as I speak. And a lot of us need to pay attention to that. Always remember, never forget. I am blessed. I am blessed. I am a blessing to others. I'm a blessing to myself and others. Love yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself. So if you don't love yourself, then you can't be effective at loving your neighbor. If you don't love yourself, you can't be effective at loving your neighbor. Let me know. Can I get an amen? Because I see 23 people are watching. 23 people are watching. We see they're starting to drop off already. But I won't focus on that. I will just ask people to type in amen or aho or something like that. That's what the Lakota tribe, whenever they hear a truth, they say aho. And I kind of like that. I like aho. If what I'm saying is making sense to you, if what I'm saying is increasing your hope and faith and your love, then type aho or amen. yeah, buddy, something like that. I'm trying to revive. I think that's what my call is. My call is to revive people. Because people need to be revived. They've had the life sucked out of them by life. Life has sucked the life out of people. And maybe I'm here to do CPR, figuratively speaking. I'm here to do that cardiopulmonary resuscitation. I'm here to do CPR on people who are, life has just sucked the life out of people. Has life sucked the life out of you? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. G'day. Oh, Ryan. Yeah, I remember Ryan. I remember Ryan. I think that's what it is. That's what my call, that's probably what I'm doing here. What exactly is it you do here? I recommend Office Space. You ever watch Office Space? Back in the 90s, I think it was when that show was projected onto the screens. What exactly is it you do here? And I think that's a good question. What I do here is I try to revive people, revive them, because life has sucked the life out of you. Has life sucked the life out of you? Let me know. Let me know with the chat. Has life sucked the life out of you? Do you need some hope? Do you need a switch of focus? Do you need a switch of focus? Because I need a switch of focus from time to time. I'm focused so much on my facts, and you got to throw out those facts. Do not accept your circumstances, because a lot of times it's us. We create our own reality, and we created a crappy reality. We created a reality that we're not happy with. So it's time to switch our focus and start focusing on not our circumstances, because our circumstances is a result of what we've been thinking and believing. And when you do not accept your circumstance, you're not a victim of your circumstance. And I think that's what it is. We need to, I can lead by example. I can lead, because I think example is the best leader. When people actually watch you and you're making a difference and your attitude has changed, your mood has changed, because a lot of it's attitude. I mean, sure, bad things happen, but consider the source. Consider the source. Are you the source of your own displeasure? Are you the source of your own sadness because of what you've been creating in your mind and heart? Are you the source of what's going on in your mind and in your heart? Yes, you are the source of what's going on in your mind and in your heart. Do not accept your circumstances, because then once you accept your circumstance, you start recreating. You begin to recreate. So then you get depressed because you're seeing the same stuff all day, every day. You feel anxiety because you think you're a victim of circumstance. You're a victim of what you've been thinking about. So do not accept your circumstance. Start focusing on your health, your smiles that you see in the mirror every day. I think that's a good challenge, the smile challenge. Accept the smile challenge. Every day you wake up, just smile in the mirror. Smile in the mirror at that person in the mirror, and see if it brightens your day or not. It probably will brighten your day. If you just, after you brush your teeth or shave, which I need to do, shave, put on a smile, and then walk out that door with a smile. Don't forget to wear a smile, because it affects people around you. It affects yourself. Smile for yourself in the mirror, and then when you take off out the door, keep that smile, because the people around you will start to notice you're smiling. They did this study about smiling. Even if you don't feel happy, even if you're not feeling happy, you eventually feel happy. You eventually feel happy, and the people around you feel happy. Just smile, you know? Not a crazy smile, just a smile, like you know something. You know something you don't want to tell anybody right now. Yeah, a smile. Because eventually, even if it's, even if you don't feel happy, smile anyway, and it has an effect. It has a good effect. Because when you're smiling, it sends something to your nervous system. It sends just be, you're happy, you know. And then watch other people around you, their moods, their attitudes, you know. Because it's about mood and attitude.
Saturn time.
It's Saturn time. I have this app that tells me what planet hour it is. So it lets me know. I guess I'm done talking. How about somebody else? I think that's why people drop off. It's because I'm talking. Nobody's nobody's getting a chance to say anything. So I got 4 people. Start off with a smile. Yeah, every day, every day. Fake it till you make it, I think. But see if that helps. When you get up and you're brushing your teeth, you're combing your hair, you're styling your hair, just do a smile. Because that did work. That experiment, just smiling. And it affects you and the mood around you. Because it's sending a message to your subconscious mind. A smile. To be happy. And then you start to feel happy. Then your mood. You can walk through just about anything with a good attitude. A good mood and a good attitude. Because nobody likes somebody who frowns. Nobody likes people who frown a lot, who talk about their problems. Because you're empowering it. When you talk about your problems, you're empowering your problem. So I've gone down to one. Anyways, I'm talking about my problems. I'll stop doing that. Maybe if I sit quietly and smile, when they log on, they'll see a smile. We'll see what happens. See how is that creepy? Is that creepy? If maybe if I smiled more during my streams, they'll look forward to seeing my smile. So who's with me today? Who wants to reveal themselves? Who wants to reveal? We'll wait for the big reveal. Hi, welcome to this thing that's happening, whatever it is. Who has a Cosmo 666? You had to change your name again. Catholic Cosmos. Welcome. I guess I'm talking about smiles and how smiles affect people. I always like seeing a smile. What's happening? Oh, my 777 money blessing. In the description, you'll see more. If people donate $7.77, they can just watch their financial blessings come. And it's kind of like it's not a dare, it's more like give it a try. Hello, Lotus, as in, oh, a hi with many eyes. I'm okay, how are you? We're just talking about smiles. We're talking about when you get up in the morning, give yourself a smile. Yeah. So you went to an angry face? That looks like an angry face. Looks like a tattoo, kind of. Good, good, good. I'm asking people to try out my 777 money blessing. It's based on the Bible. It's based on the Bible. Yep, yep. There we go. Turn that frown upside down. They say it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile. So you're actually expending more calories when you frown. Something like that. Yeah, they say it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile. But you feel better when you smile, you know. I keep going back to that experiment they did. They just asked people to smile. No matter how they're feeling, just smile. And then their feeling changed. Their mood changed. I know. Why don't we? I think they think that something's wrong with you if you smile. They think you know something that they don't. But you know what? Keep them guessing. Keep them guessing. That I think helps, you know. Just keep them guessing, always. Just have a smile on your face. Nobody knows why. But I think smiles are contagious. I've watched people who have a frown on their face. When I smile at them, their frown turns into a smile. So that's magic right there. That's magic. Smiles are magic. Magic, magic, magic. Smiles are magic. You can watch somebody who's having an otherwise crappy day. Yeah, if you smile, they think you're crazy. But then again, crazy, it's better crazy than lazy. I kind of like that. It's better crazy than lazy. I used to hear God hates the lazy. God hates the lazy. I'm everything but lazy. That's one thing I try to always, as long as I'm doing something, as long as I'm, there we go. Happy, happy, happy. So I'm thankful to have Catholic Crimson, Catholic Crimson. That's what, okay, smiles are nice. Don't you agree? Just to smile. Put a smile on your face. Da, 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 da. Put a smile on your face. That's my logo. Eddie's Funhouse. I have a little smiley, like a happy smiley face. So yeah, that's why we get upset. You know, we're depressed because we're focused on our problems. Stop focusing on your problems, because your problems will always be problems. If you look forward to them, then it becomes the law of assumption. The law of you assume that there's going to be a problem. There we go. I got a like. I got a like out of somebody. My eardrums. Oh, is my phone making weird noises? Oh, you're listening through the earbuds? Sometimes people listen through the earbuds. The earbuds are headphones. And then all of a sudden my rude phone starts to make rude sounds. It's like the interrupting cow. So I guess this is a good thing to do in the morning, isn't it? In the morning when you wake up. Talk about smiles. Talk about forgetting your circumstances. Don't pay attention to your circumstances. Have some hope. I think that's what I want to do, is bring hope. Just bring hope. Yes, yes. Hope, faith, hope, and love. That's a trifecta. That's something that we can have, get us through the day. Faith, hope, and love. Against such there is no law. At least not yet. I'm eager to see how many people try the 777 money 777 money blessing. That's what I'm calling it. It's great. Because some people just need to give. You know, if they just give, then it will be given unto them. I am AI No, this is my phone. I think I need to upgrade my phone. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing so much good resolution with others' videos. Yes, I know. Love the Lord and ourselves and others. You can't go wrong. If you really love, there's no need for the law. There's no need for the law if you really love. Lord, how do we keep the law? Well, love yourself, love your enemy, love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. Love your enemy as yourself, and you'll be okay. Yeah. That's how he said. Some guy came to him and said, Lord, how do we keep the law? You know, love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. Love your enemy as yourself. Or love your friend. Yeah, love your enemies, but love your neighbor as yourself. Well, thank you. It's good. It's good. I'm getting some feedback here. I like the good feedback. It's nice to subscribe and then hit the bell, hit that bell so that you can know when I'm going to do a spontaneous eruption, I guess, a spontaneous appearance. I like those spontaneous ones because you never know when people are up. You can plan a stream. You can plan a stream, but people don't always have the time. They're always distracted by something important, But if you hit the bell, I guess you'll know when I do my spontaneous. It's the universe. The universe is calling the shots, calling the times when something's going to happen, like the eclipse. It's funny how they use something in the heavens to predict something bad, you know, the solar eclipse. There's going to be a solar eclipse on the 8th. And I'm going to try to do a stream on the 8th for the solar eclipse. I'll probably watch it from my front yard if it's not raining, if it's not cloudy. That's okay. Bye. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. That's all we can ask is people show up, you know. You can watch this from the beginning when it's all done. We got 2 people. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Chime in anytime. It'll be okay. It'll be okay to chime in. Just to say hello or put a smiley face. It's good to use a lot of smiling face. Oh, Chaotic Crimson. Okay, I misread that. Chaotic Crimson. Chaotic. I'm gonna have to check out your channel. Leave a comment, and then what I can do is follow the comment to your channel. Chaotic Crimson 666. That sounds very infernal. That sounds very infernal. Oh, so we have Chaotic Crimson. We'll have to check out that channel. See what Chaotic Crimson is all about. I got to read more carefully. My dyslexia doesn't allow me to read. Doesn't allow me to read good. I'm one of the kids who don't read good or can't read good. Zoolander, that's what that's from. Zoolander. The kids who can't read good because they have dyslexia or because they just can't read good. You have that. Oh yeah, me too. Welcome to the club. Yeah. Club dyslexia. Club dyslexia. And it's harder to learn things because everything is book oriented. You have to read everything. I think that's why there's hieroglyphics and characters. The Egyptians use hieroglyphics, and um, the Chinese, Japanese, and Nordic, they use characters. They use characters instead of words. And I think it's all the right brain people are into art. They're into using symbols, and this world is so left-brained. At least in the Western Hemisphere, we're all so right-brained. We spell things out with words instead of just using symbols. And I think internationally, most people are right-brained. The way they live in Japan, it's very right-brained. You know, they ask people, "What is your purpose?" You know, their belief. My niece went to Japan, and she said it was very nice there because I think that's the difference between right-brained and left-brained. We're unbalanced here. We're too right-brained. We're very right-brained, and I think that's what's destroying us. We're very right-brained. Everything is logic. Everything is based on records and engineering. But when you go to Japan, it's art. It's going easy on one another, you know, because they're like me, right-brained people. Or no, yeah, right-brained. I kind of point to my head sometimes. Right-brained, if you are right-brained, Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball, is that animated? I haven't watched it. There are a lot of people who do Comic Con, Comic Con, and they have it Dragon Ball or no Dragon Con. They have those Comic Con, Dragon Con, cosplay. Because I guess at cosplay they do a lot of they dress up like the games they play. They dress up like the characters they play in the games, and some of them are pretty amazing. They're evolving at a rapid pace. They're evolving with the Comic Con and the cosplay. I like watching the videos of cosplay. They have like a guy who hosts their channel, and they just walk around talk to people who are doing cosplay. Renaissance Fair is pretty fun. I like that. I like when people bend imagination. They bend reality with imagination. Imagination takes people a long way. A little imagination goes a long way. Like with the Dragon Con and Comic Con and all that. Comic books convention, Comic Con. Any con. I guess any con is good. It's a good way to get away. Get away from this screwed up matrix. This matrix that we're all stuck in. We don't have to be stuck in this matrix. We can step away from the matrix. Step away from the matrix. Because it's killing us. A lot of it's just killing our joy, sucking the life out of us. I think that's what's causing our vision to get blurry. It's what's causing us to feel exhausted and tired and upset and depressed. Because it's a very unbalanced. I recommend going out, living off grid. You get a bunch of other people who are uplifting. Step away from the matrix. The Borg. Remember Star Trek The Next Generation? The Borg. We're all part of the Borg. The Matrix. The collective consciousness. that's run by sociopaths and psychopaths, the wrong path. It is. If you watch, it's got to be run by psychopaths. It's run by psychopaths because the hive, the Borg, the Matrix, whatever you want to call it, it's this construct, this construct that people who are spiritual need to step away from it, step away from the Borg, the Matrix, this construct that's killing us, because it's too right-brained. I think being too left-brained, or too right-brained, too left-brained, yeah. Too much of the left brain. We need to cut out we need to take a vacation. I think that's what vacations are for. So we're not killed by our left brain. We need to take vacations. We need to take vacations so that we don't die from our left brain. Cause of death, left brain. Too much left brain. We have too much left brain, y'all. Y'all, we're suffering from left brain syndrome. That's what we should call it. We should diagnose it. LBS, left brain syndrome. Are you suffering from LBS, left brain syndrome? Then go on a vacation. Watch me for a while. I love my right brain. I love my right brain. Are you suffering from LBS, left brain syndrome? The treatment of it, I've noticed this in the psych ward, the psych wards that I've been to, it's just, they quiet down the left brain. They quiet down the left brain by people watching TV and talking to each other instead of engaging in work all the time. Do you suffer from LBS, left brain syndrome? I should make a billboard. If I could afford to make a billboard, we need to diagnose LBS, left brain syndrome, and it's not medication that helps left brain syndrome. The treatment would be go to the park and have a waterfall. If your park doesn't have a waterfall, do a campaign to put a waterfall at the park. Because all you need is a pump, I guess. A pump, or if it rains, a well. That's what you could do. If you have some well driller, have a divining rod, a well driller, drill a well, and then create a waterfall. But then you need a place for all that water to go. What it can be is bottle up that water, let it be a waterfall and a place to contain that water. Have trucks come by and fill water towers. Hey, that's thinking. That's pretty inventive, Have like a well driller show up to your park, drill a well, and from that well will spring a waterfall. Because it's nice to sit next to a waterfall, and then have trucks come by and contain that water and put the water into water towers. But then I guess diesel doesn't pollute the air as much as gasoline, as I called it in the Road Warrior, gasoline. I think that's the irrigation. There we go. Forget Forget trucking the water. Irrigation. Have rice paddies. You know, drill a hole, drill a well, create a waterfall, and then have the waterfall sustain crops. There we go. Have the waterfall sustain crops. That way you're feeding people, and you can chill by the waterfall, you know, until the well runs dry. And then you just have to seal up the hole so baby Jessica doesn't fall in. You know, we don't want another person to fall into the well. I guess Chaotic Crimson is found out that I don't watch Dragon Ball. Maybe he left because I don't watch Dragon Ball. I don't know. I like to laugh. I love to laugh. Things make me laugh. So we got 3 people watching. How are you? I'm here for you. I'm here to revive you, I guess. Because life can suck the life out of you. Life can just suck the life out of you. I need to hand out more cards. Has life sucked the life out of you? Do you suffer from LBS, left brain syndrome? You're going to work too much. You're going to school too much. You're surrounded by negative people that are creating their own hell. They're creating their own hell. Huh? Oh, you're here. All right. Alrighty, right. You're back. Okay, that's what happened. You had to leave for a while. I guess it's going to be breakfast time. I have to take my heart medication and I have to wait an hour before I can eat anything. And then I'll be talking to my therapist today. I'll tell her about LBS. Are you suffering from left brain syndrome? Too much left brain. Too much mind. I think it's 10 o'clock right now. I think it's 10 a.m. After meridian. Post meridian, after meridian. That's what that means. Na, 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 na. Na 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 na. What's that, a Journey song? Na 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 na. Oh wow, it's 3:57 where you are? So you're ahead in time. You must be in the UK. For me, are you in the UK or somewhere over there across the pond? Because if it's 10 o'clock here and it's 3:57, you're probably in the Netherlands or someplace. I have some people from the Netherlands. Was I right? I was calculating the time difference. We have like a 5-hour time difference. 5 to 10 hours. In Australia, it's a 10-hour difference. It's actually Saturday in Australia. Oh, UK. Okay. All right. The UK is okay. Well, cool. I got more people from the UK. Alrighty then. So that's what I'll do. I'm going to diagnose people who have LBS, left brain syndrome. And the treatment is just feeling good. Try feeling good, you know. It doesn't hurt to feel good. It doesn't hurt to feel good. I like that. I just came up with that. It doesn't hurt to feel good. I think that's what it is we're all hypnotized by this right brain, this left brain stuff. 13 days till my birthday. All right. You gonna have family together? I like that. Let's talk about your birthday. Let's have fun with the birthday. We'll have to remind me. We'll have to remind myself when it's your birthday that I can just sing a birthday song. when they sing it. Going Plymouth. Boarding. Hello, it's Alex. G'day, Alex. As they say in Australia, g'day. Holiday. All right. Going. Yes, I like holidays. That's good. I can recommend for your LBS, have a holiday. Go on holiday. Go on the holiday. Throw a boomerang. Boomerangs were derived from the Aborigines' rabbit stick, or boomerang. And what they did was they just made it aerodynamic. It's already aerodynamic. They just put some extra lift to it to make it come back. Ah! We call it a rabbit stick. You know, you take a curved branch and you flatten the bottom and you round it off the top. See you later. Glad to see ya. Glad to see ya. So we'll see if we can do this again. We'll have to see if we can all get our watches synchronized. We'll have to synchronize our watches so we can chat. It's very uplifting to chat. We can chat and all that. So it's probably 9:31 was when I took my medication. So if it's 10:31, it'll be time to eat. So maybe that's what I need to do, is break away and get something to eat so I don't get the shakes, so I don't get a rumbly in my tumbly. I don't want a rumbly in my tumbly. So hey, yeah. Chaotic Crimson started out with a frown, and now it's a smile. Well, good, I've done my work. Let me revive you. Let me revive you. If life has sucked the life out of you, let me revive you. Join the battle against LBS. Join the fight against LBS, left brain syndrome. I think that's what the problem is. America is so left-brained. America is so left-brained compared to other countries. Compared to other countries, we are so left-brained. And we need to stop it. Just stop it. Stop it. You're so left-brained. LBS. America is suffering from LBS. We need to go for walks. We need to sit next to a waterfall. We need to breathe fresh air. Join the fight against LBS, left brain syndrome. We can crack jokes. Because at work, watch work when you're at work. Watch the difference. Watch the difference in when you're at work versus just playtime. We've forgotten how to play. A lot of us have just forgotten how to play. Because I believe the right brain has to do with play. Play and imagination. Recess. We need more recess. Half of the day should be work. Half of the day should be recess. Or intervals, you know. Every hour you work, you should have an hour of play. That's what nurses, I'm pretty sure the medical profession does that. People in the medical profession, they work a certain amount of days, and they have a certain amount of days off. That's what we need to do. I mean, we'll still get work done. We'll still get a lot of work done. We'll get even more productivity if, for example, if you work 5 hours, you don't work for 5 hours. If you work 10 or 11 hours, you don't work for 10 or 11 hours. I think that's what it is. Dr. Ed is in the house. Dr. Ed is here. Has life sucked the life out of you? You're probably suffering from LBS, left brain syndrome. Has life sucked the life out of you? You're probably suffering from LBS. Come to my stream and we'll talk about LBS, left brain syndrome. Yeah, I think that's what would cure us. What would cure us of depression, what would cure us of anxiety, what would cure us of anger issues, because we're working too much. We got to follow the Aussie philosophy, you know. Don't live to work, work to live. I think that's the Aussie philosophy. Don't live to work, work to live. I need to go to Australia and learn from the Aussies, you know. Go to Australia and learn from the Aussies, you know. Because I'm pretty sure, or Sweden. I hear Sweden is a happy place. India is a happy place, you know, because they don't suffer from LBS, left brain syndrome. We work way too much. For every hour we work, we should have an hour off. If you work 8 hours, then be off for 8 hours. That way you're balancing your left and right brain. You're balancing your left and right brain. There'll be less hypertension. There'll be less depression. There'll be less of a lot of things. I'm a self-proclaimed doctor. I think that'll be my legal disclaimer. My legal disclaimer is I'm a self-proclaimed doctor. I'm a doctor of the mind. The mind needs a doctor, damn it. The mind needs a doctor. And the doctor is in. That'll be my slogan, you know. The mind needs a doctor, and the doctor is in. Too many people suffer from LBS. It is BS, if you think about it. LBS is a lot of BS. We're busy trying to fool ourselves into thinking that we're righteous. We're busy trying to fool ourselves into thinking that we're okay in the public eye, when deep down we're suffering, when deep down we're just shit inside. We're shit inside. We gotta flush the soul's toilet. Flush the toilet of the soul. You've heard of chicken soup for the soul? We gotta flush the toilet of the soul. We suffer from LBS. The Western Hemisphere, you know, the Northwestern Hemisphere, from sea to shining sea, we're all suffering from LBS. LBS is such BS. So that's what we need to do, is have equal amounts of work and play. Equal amounts of work and play. That way we won't be building tanks and jeeps and robots and laser beams. You know, laser beams. We're going to kill each other with laser beams. You know, we're going to kill each other regardless. Then it'll be heaven on earth. Could you imagine if the world was Disneyland? If the world was Disneyland, okay, half of us work, while half of us just go and have a good time. We all have a timer, you know, we're all entered into the system, and you work 5 hours, and then you could just play. That would be a perfect ecosystem, if you think about it. If everybody just built amusement, everything was built for amusement. Because we have all this technology. I would like to experiment with that. Just build a big amusement park, a place where it's so fun. People can just have fun with their families. But then again, a man with an idea is a damn fool. A man with an idea is a damn fool until he's proven otherwise. I say give it a try. If I can get some investors and just, okay, half of you work, half of you play. You get up, if you're a morning person, you know, get up, have breakfast, go to work, you know, picking up trash, you know, making sure everyone's safe on the rides, put on a show, you know, sing some songs, play some instruments. And then after your 5 hours or 4 hours, some people who work in radio, they only work 4 hours, you know, and then your sleep time, deep, restful sleep. The doctor is in, baby. That's what I need to do. My doctorate is in actual life. We'll call it actual life. Actual life. And could you imagine if the whole world was just amusement? Some people make clothing. Some people make everything that needs to be made for a healthy, happy life. You got somebody operating the rides. You got people operating the rides, putting on the shows. People telling you everything is all right. Everything is all right. One of the commandments would be, what are you creating? What are you creating? Are you creating gloom and doom? Are you creating frustration? Are you creating depression? Or are you creating a happy life? You know, watch the dolphin show. You know, watch the bird show. Let a spider crawl on you, you know. Unless you're arachnophobic, then we can work on that probably. I think people can overcome arachnophobia. They do that. They do that. They help people overcome arachnophobia, you know. Let a spider crawl on you. Like in, what was that? Cable Guy? When Jim Carrey's character was laying down and a spider crawled across his face. Oh, wait a minute. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. I'll have to put that in there. Trigger warning. Because I'm talking about spiders. Trigger warning. Spiders. Trigger warning. It's so good, it has a trigger warning. This next video has a trigger warning because I talk about spiders. That would be... Think about that for a while. Who's with me? Who's with me with that? Could you imagine if a whole state like Georgia, for example, it would just be based on entertainment and leisure. No tanks, no jeeps, no bombs, no missiles, no laser beams, just entertainment, you know. People would just show up, they would put their money down. Gypsies, tramps, and thieves. You hear it from the people of the town. They called us gypsies, tramps, and thieves. But every night all the men would come around and lay their money down. I like that song. Gypsies, tramps, and thieves. You hear it from the people of the town. They called us gypsies, tramps, and thieves. But every night all the men would come around and lay their money down. No matter how much they protest, they want to be entertained. Have some clowns, you know. Have clowns, good food, you know. Turkey legs, smoked turkey legs, hot dogs, all that. Just experiment with a state, one state, you know, the state of Georgia. The state of Georgia, devoted to just fun, you know, fun, amusement, cutting loose. Las Vegas is an example, I guess. A lot of people make a lot of money off of entertainment. The movie industry, the music industry. Have just a perpetual concert. How about that? Everyone just shows up and pays for their tickets, and have different bands come out and play. Different bands come out and play their songs. Kind of like Lollapalooza, Woodstock, kind of like that. And then have like a section where people watch. Universal Studios is a good example. Universal Studios, Disneyland, etc., where half of the people work, half of the people have fun, all the day people can be up. And then, hey, just have fun. Go have fun. After you've worked your 8 hours, you have 8 hours off. 8 hours off. And then you can always rotate people. You can rotate. You can frickin' rotate. But that's just an idea. A man with an idea is a damn fool until he's proven otherwise. So that's what I need to do. I need to put in this video a trigger warning. This comes with a trigger warning. I guess I gotta eat. People have stopped talking to me, so I'm gonna go eat. And we'll do this again. Balls out. Balls out? I said balls out.